Hey guys, so I actually picked up some Five-O Brand 750cc injectors to run on my setup. From what I was reading, these should be enough for what I'm trying to do. Here's what one looks like. They look really nice. I've read some pretty good reviews on them, so hopefully they work really good. It came with a set of 4 for, I believe I paid like $360, which is actually a really good deal for a set of injectors. And I got them from Injector, a reputable source, instead of like eBay where you really don't know what you're getting. I didn't want my engine to break down, so I decided to spend more money on an injector, on a reputable one, instead of risking my engine's life for some crappy eBay stuff, but without breaking the bank too hard. These are really reasonable. I think the next step up for any kind of 750cc is like close to $600 to $700 or more dollars. So I think these will work out really good. It comes with a piece of paper that tells you the flow of everything of each one, and they were really close. So we're going to be installing these in the fuel rail today. It comes with this little protective root off nose on it. I'm just going to take all these off. Now that all those caps are off, you want to make sure that your cap that goes over the injector has this little piece here. I don't really know what it's called, but all mine have that. Comes with a little bit of grease so you can pop the injector in. I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Now I'm going to put this, slide it into the port here. Take my cap. And you're going to want to screw this on evenly on each side. So I also want to make sure that my injector, where the harness clips in, is straight. So we're just going to take our Phillips head and slowly screw in each side. And then, so as you can see, that one is seated in completely. And we're going to do that for the other 3. Alright, so now once all of those are in there, we can go ahead and throw it back on the car. So now we can go ahead and put this back on. You're going to want to hook this hose on here first, otherwise it would be a real pain in the neck. Make sure your clamp's on there. Now that that hose is on there, you can go and kind of go ahead and like pop these into the grommets. Don't forget that you have to have these little washers to go behind the fuel rail. They are so easy to lose. What I do is I kind of slip them in there and hold it with my fingers, and then put the bolt through. And I just kind of start threading the bolt in. I'm not going to tighten them yet. Just going to go ahead and kind of tighten it down slightly. Just going to tighten them down slightly. I'm not going to over torque them or anything. Looks like everything's sitting pretty good. I'll go ahead and put my clamp back on this little hose that we slipped on. And then don't forget to slip this on if you have an aftermarket fuel regulator, and to tighten this hose down. If you don't, the process might be a little different. Not 100% sure. And then we can go ahead and hook our injector clips in, our harness clips. Make sure you have the right ones to the correct injector. Mine are labeled because it's a Wire and Specialties harness. That's what it should look like now. We got this hose connected and this one connected. Looks really good. And since we're on the subject of fuel, I did pick up the Circuit Sports fuel regulator. It was the inexpensive one. It was like $75, I believe. I really like it. It came with the barb fittings attached to it for regular hoses like these, and it also came with AN fitting hoses, which I thought was great, especially for the price. It adjusts from this knob up here. I love the look of it. I think it's really simple and small and quaint. I went ahead and bolted it to the Miata fuse box holder. There was already a hole here, so that worked out perfect. It's really sturdy with just the one bolt in it. I really like it. Really excited to see how these fuel injectors work out, and the fuel regulator. I think they're going to be great. There's really no reviews on the fuel regulator, so once it starts going, I'll let you guys know how it is, how it's working, and how the fuel injectors are working as well. I think it's all going to work out pretty good. That being said, the fuel system is done now, and it is so exciting. So exciting. Finally picked up the injectors, which is what I needed with the new turbo. So that's great. Couple more things to do, and then we can turn the car on. Make sure everything's flowing correctly, and then maybe try and start it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys later.